Thomas Jefferson once said, "Wine is a necessity of life for me." It was here at Monticello that he planted his first vines over 200 years ago. Like the colonists before him, Jefferson achieved little success in his attempts to produce wine. For over 30 years, he would try in vain to produce wine of acceptable quality and volume from native Virginia grapes. Today, Virginia is number 5 in the nation for wine production and is home to 92 wineries and more than 250 vineyards. As the industry has grown, so too has the reputation, quality, and appreciation of the region's wine. Now, more than 500,000 visitors explore Virginia's wineries and vineyards each year, experiencing the pastoral beauty of Virginia's wine country and the countless cultural events the wineries offer. At Wintergreen, residents have the unique opportunity of being within a few minutes' drive from several of Virginia's best wineries located here in beautiful Nelson County. A few miles from the gates of Wintergreen and nestled in the foothills of Afton Mountain, you will find the Afton Mountain Vineyards. With 8 distinct varietals in production, Afton Mountain Vineyards combines innovative technology with traditional winemaking practice. At Afton Mountain, guests are invited to sample any number of wines in the tasting room along with cheeses and other light fare, or bring a picnic while enjoying the breathtaking views of the Blue Ridge. Nearby, in the shadow of Afton Mountain, is Cardinal Point Winery. Cardinal Point has been growing classic European vinifera since 1985, later adding a winery in 2002. Today, they make roughly 3,000 cases of wine a year. In addition to their tasting room and gift shop, Cardinal Point hosts a concert series each summer featuring the talents of regional musicians. In nearby Faber, Delphos Vineyard and Winery boasts over 300 beautifully cultivated acres. With its terraced mountain rows and restored historic buildings, Delphos is reminiscent of the old-world European-style wineries. While visiting, guests are encouraged to explore the several miles of biking and hiking trails throughout the vineyard. Seated high between 2 mountains, the elevation of Delphos offers not only spectacular views, but also flavorful wines. Only a few miles from our gate, Wintergreen Winery boasts 20 acres of vines. Wintergreen Winery is often a frequent stop for residents as they come to and from the mountain. Visitors to Wintergreen Winery can sample wines while they shop in the gift shop. Seated next to the South Fork of the Rockfish River, guests are welcome to take a bottle of wine and enjoy a picnic as they gaze up at the majestic Blue Ridge. Similar to Cardinal Point, Veritas Winery in Afton employs the old wine-making practices of viticulture and vinification. With the exception of one French hybrid, all the vines here are of the Vitis vinifera variety. A family endeavor, Veritas opened in 2002 and has continued to grow ever since with the father-daughter team of winemakers. For more information and a map to our award-winning local wineries, speak to one of our agents. At Wintergreen, you will not only find a new life, but a new lifestyle. And with a glass of Virginia wine in your hand, you will find there are plenty of reasons to raise a toast.
These are beautiful grapes. I mean,
Yeah, these are Merlot, and as I told you, they're just going through what we call veraison, which means that the bunch is turning from green to red, black, and this is a very important point in the development of the fruit. We often will go through the vineyard at this stage,
like here.
and we will what we call drop fruit. That's a perfect example of the cluster just turning from green to red to black. Yeah, and that's the Merlot grape.
Wintergreen Winery opened its doors here in Nelson County in 1993. In those days, there were less than 30 wineries in the state of Virginia. Today, in 2007, Virginia is home to more than 120 wineries producing world-class wines. The results in international competitions coming out of Virginia have gotten the attention of not just the wine-producing world, but wine travel folks and a lot of the wine and food people as well.
Well, we're here at Delphos Vineyards. I hope you get a chance to come out and visit us. We're a little bit unique here in Virginia. We're on an old apple orchard. We were apple and peaches here for about 100 years, and we've now put in 15 acres of grapes here. A lot of that is on terrace vineyards, which if you visit some of the other vineyards around, you'll find unique to Delphos. The terrace vineyards, besides being aesthetically pleasing, help with airflow. It keeps the grapes healthy, minimizes disease, to have that air and sunlight flowing through, and having this terracing aids in that. So I think that's something you'll find interesting about us here as well. We're sitting here on the porch of about 100-year-old chestnut log cabin that we had renovated and used for private events here. It can be rented out for a wedding or a private dinner or anything you like to do, and it's situated on a beautiful little knoll here overlooking the terrace vineyards that I mentioned, and a pond, and it's very shady and pleasant up here. We grow 10 varieties of grapes here and make our own wine on site. Produce about 4,300 cases a year here. And anyway, I hope you get a chance to come out and visit us. It's a lovely spot, and I think we produce some really world-class wines here. And the gold medals that we've won and we can brag about when you come out to visit will attest to that as well.